guys, welcome back to the Not Only Carrots Cooking Show. I am Leah and welcome to the 2019 series. We are really excited to bring you a whole bunch of new videos this year, health tips, cooking shows, ways to make life a little bit easier as a vegan. So happy new year, and to begin we just want to start with a video all about how to stop being judgmental and start being compassionate towards people and not only animals. Righto, I've broken our talk down today into 3 sections. The first section is draw a line. In your vegan experience, you're going to have to draw a line somewhere. Some vegans draw the line at plant-based food. They say, if it grows out of the ground, I'll eat it. And they still choose to eat honey. Other vegans will say, no, you can't eat honey, that's not vegan, and you can't wear leather, and you can't wear fur, and you can't wear wool or use woolen products, and that's where they're going to draw their vegan line. Other vegans are zero waste vegans. They won't eat anything out of a tin or out of a packet, and that's where they will draw their line. And there are even other vegans who will draw a line and say, if you support companies that sell animal products, you're not a true vegan either. So everyone is going to have a line that they are drawing somewhere. This makes it really hard because if you are an animal activist vegan, someone who is really pro-animals, pro-animal rights, it can make it really difficult because if you want to eat things like wheat and bananas, these products are killing insects and sometimes even setting traps for wildlife that will come and entirely decimate a crop overnight. So it makes it really hard to be a true vegan. You know what? I am vegan, but I'm still going to drive my car. And you're going to put fossil fuels in that car, and it's dead squishy animals, right? So no matter how vegan you are, there are still going to be times where you're going to step on an ant or you're going to, have something happen. Just, you've got to live your life. So, some people will draw the line at other places. I've even heard arguments that people shouldn't even ride bikes and drive cars because the glue used in these products is from horses and other animals, and that's hard. Like, you've got to figure out where you're happy to draw the line. And I'm personally happy to drive my car, but you've got to draw the line somewhere. All right, point number 2 is there is no award or trophy for being the most veganist vegan in the whole world. You can do your very best as a vegan. You can eat what you believe is right. You can live your lifestyle and go to animal activist rallies and let people know about the environmental damage of raising animals and so on. But at the end of the day, there isn't an award for doing this, and you have to just be compassionate, understanding, and not judgmental when someone chooses to draw that line, as I mentioned in the first point, in a different place to you. And at the end of the day, because there isn't an award, you can only ever do the very best that you can do, and that's okay. Point number 3 is quit being so sensitive. As my husband would say, get some concrete into your cereal and toughen up. I'm pretty sure concrete's vegan, so yeah, you can eat the concrete. And we just have to toughen up. We have to accept the fact that sometimes someone is going to say something critical and we are going to feel offended, or they're going to have had a bad day and then they come and explode and we're like, where did that come from? I don't get it. But you know what? We have bad days too. Sometimes something another vegan or vegetarian does will drive us crazy as well, and we might go on and have a rant. But at the end of the day, do we want to turn people away from veganism, or do we want to turn them towards veganism? If we're being judgmental and critical, we are turning them away. It doesn't mean that we have to compromise and say, oh, that's fine, eating meat and killing animals all day long, that's lovely. You don't have to support and agree, but at the same time, it's really important to give people that freedom to make the choices. If you have a friend who's choosing perhaps to do meat-free Mondays, that's amazing. Before, they weren't doing that, but now they are. So you can look at it from the point of view that there's one less animal being killed, the point of view that they're actually being healthier for themselves. Even though it's only 1 day a week, they are still being healthier, and it'd have a slightly less of an impact on the environment than someone who has no care at all for those things. So we have to see every little step in our journey as a progress and as progression, and we should be supportive and encouraging of that. I heard on one of my threads, because I did ask this question on Facebook and got a myriad of responses, this one girl actually chose to stop being a vegan and to be a vegetarian because of all of the harassment she received from these elitist, superior vegans who didn't support her, didn't encourage her, didn't give her any suggestions at all. And so she actually felt completely unsupported and gave up. And now she's actually been able to do her own research, build a foundation and say, I am happy to be vegan now. Even if other vegans are negative towards me, I'm okay with that. And she's happy now. Have we perhaps done that ourselves? And I myself would like to share an apology with you, because I actually had a lady speak to me on Facebook recently and tell me that she had felt that I had been critical and judgmental in some of my Not Only Carrots cooking show videos. I do try to live a lifestyle that has a predominantly whole food, plant-based diet, but some people find that with their jobs, with their kids, with perhaps the way that they live at home, it's not always possible. And it is difficult when I'm presenting whole food plant-based recipes, or predominantly, it's difficult for people to see the fact that there is leeway within that. And I just wanted to apologize, perhaps if there had been other people out there who'd felt criticized. In my junk food video, I said that I was going to take everything back to the shops again, and we didn't take everything back. We did eat some of that junk food, and we shared some of the junk food with others. So, I'm not a perfect vegan. I'm not, going to put myself up on that standard to say you should follow me and be exactly like me, but I will present things that I believe are healthy and good choices. But this leads me on to my next point, which is just letting you know about what's coming later on in the year. We do have a lot of people out there who want to have some fast, easy vegan meals that don't require cooking, things that you can just throw together. I'm guessing this is for busy mums and dads, people who perhaps are homeschooling, people who are working full time, who just don't have the time to think about throwing together spices and things like that. They just want to open a tin or open a packet and cook an easy, quick vegan meal. So we do have a lot of those sorts of videos coming this year, and yes, I wanted to encourage you and let you know we do eat things out of packets. I'm not a perfect vegan. We do our very best, but I want you to know that I am sorry if I've come across judgmental. Let me know. Thankfully, the girl and I, we were able to have a lovely discussion, and we did come out at the end. She apologized to me and we were able to resolve it, so I was really grateful about that. But yeah, just remember that we have to be accepting of the fact that sometimes we'll feel judged by other vegans, and sometimes we will be the people who are doing the judging, but at the end of the day, we want to be compassionate and understanding, accept that everyone's going to have to draw a line somewhere. There are no awards for being the most veganist vegan in the whole world, and we have to quit being so sensitive. So thanks so much for being with us today, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, and leave a comment below. When have you been critical or criticized, and how did you deal with it? All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.